Okay. Today is Monday, the 5th of November, 2012. Our topic in pre-algebra this morning is writing equations. I give you notes today. You have 7 questions. We're going to work these out together. Tutoring is tomorrow after school, Wednesday morning, and Friday morning. If you need to come in for any assistance, we will correct your tests in class on Thursday. We only have 2 weeks until Thanksgiving. Almost bought my turkey yesterday. When? 2 weeks. 20? No. No. I'll buy a frozen one. I will show you how to cook my turkey when we get there. It's the best day of the year. Okay, here we go. Writing equations. No. Alright, today's topic of discussion is writing equations. Now, pretty much, we're going to go back and review. We're not solving it. We are just writing them. We're not solving. We're just writing. Okay? So let's think back to our order operations, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. And we're going to just revisit variables and what they mean. Okay? Number 1. The directions say define a variable and then write an equation to model. It doesn't say to solve. You're not solving. You're just writing the equation. Number 1. After receiving $25 for her birthday, oh, okay, Joe is a boy apparently. Joe had $115. Okay, so we have to figure out what the variable is. What's the variable here? What letter? What's unknown? What do we have to find out? What letter? X. Okay, so let's let X be it said after receiving, so let's let X be before receiving. Before she receives or he receives that money. So X is before he or she gets that money. Because, how do I know? Because the sentence says after receiving. Okay. How much did he receive for her birthday? No. 25. After receiving 25. Receiving, you're adding X plus 25. They now have 115. There's my equation. X plus 25 equals 115. The variable, you're adding 25, it's now 115. A few weeks ago we solved it. Today we're just going to identify them. Very straightforward. Number 2. At 14 years old, Adam is 3 years younger than his brother Michael. Number 2. At 14 years old, Adam is 3 years younger than his brother Michael. So we have two people here involved. Maya, who's involved? And? Okay. We know that Adam is 3 years younger than Michael. What don't we know? We don't know Michael's age, right? So let's let M be Michael. Michael's age. M is the variable. So we know Michael, but it says 3 years younger. 3 years younger. Think about the operation for younger. Minus or subtract? Subtract 3 years younger. Subtract 3 equals 14. Here's my equation. M minus 3 equals 14. Michael's age minus 3 is 14. Now, we know that Michael is going to have to be 17, right? Add it in. If you were to solve it out, though, but we're not solving it out, we're just identifying the equation. Okay, here we go. Number 3. A class of 30 students separated into equal size teams results in 5 students. Results in 5 students per team. Each team had 5 students. What do we know about this class, Tatiana? What do we know about this class? The 30 kids in the class, and each team had how many people? 5. Okay. Separate it into equal teams. Okay. So let's let n equal the number of teams. So we have a total of 30. What operation do I have to figure out so that I have 5 person per team? Divide. 30 divided by n. 30 students divided by the number of teams equals 5. Again, we're not solving them out, we're just identifying the equation. Okay, we go ahead and work on 4, 5, 6, and 7. We'll walk around. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Please stop me if you need my assistance. Tutoring is tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday. You gotta take care of that. It's not like this one. Tell me what happens tomorrow. So the n divided by 6. This one here's 4. Look where you have to work for 6. Look at where you think about your since we're doing today. How many people are getting it? Right, so that's 6. Yes. Identify the x. Write down what x means to, or whatever number or letter you're using. Identify the variable. It makes it a lot easier. Identify what the. Make sure to identify what the letters mean, what the variables are. Okay. I think most of us are done. Number 4. Number 4. When the bananas were divided up evenly, that should be a clue for you. Among the 6 monkeys, each monkey received 4 bananas. Let's let B boy equal the number of bananas. How many monkeys were there? How many did each receive? The B has to go on top because you're dividing by the number of monkeys right here. Bananas are the only fruits that have to be planted by man or else they cannot grow. Bananas have to be planted by a person for it to grow. It doesn't like you know how grass just grows in the ground and I don't know, like wall berries and the wall forest. Right. Bananas have to be planted by man for it to grow. It does not occur naturally in nature.
If you eat 2 bananas and then drink Sprite, you throw up.
That's really gross. Good to know. Bananas are very important. Potassium. Lots of potassium. Okay. Fun fact for you today. Number 5. Kelly's test score was 6 points higher than John's. Kelly's test score was 6 points higher than John's. If Kelly's score was an 88, what was John's score? Looking at it, who made the higher grade? Kelly. She made 6 points higher, right? So then let's set J equal John's score. Okay. So then if you have J, what was John's score? John equals what?
88 minus 2.
Why is it 88 minus 6? There's a couple ways to write this out. Why is it 88 minus 6? Right. We know Kelly's score was an 88. We know John made a lower. Subtract. If you let K equal Kelly's score, this is another way to think about this. Kelly equals 88 plus 6, right? That will be her score. So no matter which variable you identify, it's going to give you the same answer. So this is imperative in how you need to know which variable or letter you're talking about. Because in algebra 1, you can have 2 to 3 letters. 82. Oh, I'm sorry. Who? This one? Oh, I'm sorry. The nose over there is bothering me. Thank you, Melanie and Dylan. Yes.
Like, what if you did like 88 minus 6 equals J? Or you have to start with?
Nope, that's fine. That's fine. 88 minus 6 equals J is fine.
Do we have to use J?
X is fine, as long as you know which one goes where. Okay, Abby? Abby. Kendall. Alright, almost done. A rectangle's width is 1/3 its length. Rectangle's width is 1/3 its length. If the width is 8 inches, what is the length of the rectangle? Ooh, geometry. Emily, sit up. Let's let, what don't we know?
The length of the rectangle.
The length. We do not know the length. It says right here, width is 1/3. The width is 1/3 the length. W equals 1/3 times L. W equals 1/3 times L. The width equals 1/3 times the length. 1/3 times the length. You don't solve. Wait, L equals, I'm sorry?
L divided by 1/3 equals 8.
Alright, it would be better if you wrote like this. L over 3 equals 8. That's okay. Yeah, this right here, yeah, just make this 3. The 1 is understood. And then the last one, number 7. A team had a gain of 15 yards. Uh-oh, not gain. Did they really gain, though?
Huh?
Did they really have a gain?
No.
No.
How do you know?
They had a loss.
It's a negative in front.
The other team had a gain.
Well, they had a gain of negative 15 yards over several plays with an average gain of negative 5 yards per play. It says how many plays were represented, or how many plays did they actually execute. Well, if you let P equal the number of plays, there are actually 2 ways to solve this. Negative 15. If we know that negative 15 is the total yardage, and that each play was negative 5, what letter would have to go right here? P. Or another way to solve this, negative 15 divided by 5 equals the number of plays. Both ways show the same answer. So how many, if you were to solve it out, how many plays did they play total? 3. Did they gain every time? No, they kept getting pushed back and pushed back. They didn't gain yards. Questions? Are you sure? Okay. Again, I'm tutoring coming up. Please come in. You have the rest of the period to work on your homework. There are, I think, 12 problems. And you're just finding the best situation. You're not solving them out. Okay. Yes. All right. Of course. There are 12 questions. All you're doing is you're identifying the best situation. So let's do the first one together. Number 1. Marco has D dimes and Q quarters. Which of the following expressions gives the value of the money of Marco's money in cents? Okay, so we know he has dimes and quarters. How much is each worth? Each dime. So it's 10. Each one's 10 cents, and the other one is 25 cents, right? It says which of these will be the value of his money in cents, his total monies. Let's see what we can eliminate.
C can multiply.
Right? You can't have C here because they somehow multiply and they like added them together for whatever reason. So we cannot have C.
B multiply too.
B is also multiplying because if we want to add, right?
And D is multiplying there.
Well, what did D forget though? The what of the coins? How much they are?
Cost.
How much they're worth or how much they cost, right? So it can't be A as well. Answer is D, dog, because it tells you 10 cents. There's a decimal there, I think, somewhere. 10 cents per dime, 25 cents per quarter. Using D as in dog will give you the amount of money he has. Now, do we know how many quarters and dimes he has? No. We just want the equation. That's all we want. Okay? So that's it for that lesson. I'll just walk around, and you have about 15 minutes, so most of y'all should be able to finish today in class.
If I had to ask for it, it would be perfect.